Rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shettima. My brother, the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Abubakar Kyari, members of the National Assembly, Speaker of the Borno State House of Assembly, Deputy Speaker of Borno State House of Assembly, and other members of the Borno State House of Assembly, Chief Executive Officer NASENI, Mr. Khalil Halilu, the Managing Director, Niger Delta Power Company, Engineer Jennifer Agidije, the Director General of the Federal Radio Corporation, Dr. Mohammed Bulama, the Secretary to the Borno State Government, Head of Service, Acting Chief of Staff, Federal Commissioner, National Population Commission, Federal Commissioner, Public Complaint Commission, members of the Borno State Executive Council, special advisors, senior special assistants, permanent secretaries, founder of Group Executive Officer Maker, Dr. I.B. Gashambaki, Chief Executives of Boards and Parastatals, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen of the press, Assalamu alaikum. Let me use this opportunity to first and foremost bring to the kind notice of this gathering that these tractors were procured by my predecessor, Senator Kashim Shettima, when he was the Executive Governor of Borno State. He procured 1,000 tractors alongside with their implements. He did not stop in procuring 1,000 tractors, but he also procured 250 units of groundnut diggers, fertilizer broadcasters, rotovators and balers, and 25 units of combined harvesters. In addition to this, he procured 10,000 numbers of 500 square meter drip irrigation kits, covering a total area of about 996 hectares. Furthermore, he procured 1 hectare capacity, 100 number drip irrigation kits, 100 numbers of 200 square meter greenhouse nets. However, as a result of the insurgency, these assets were not being fully utilized during his tenure. And we inherited all these assets from him. When we took over the mantle of leadership as the Executive Governor of Borno State, we couldn't do much. And unfortunately, during the last year's flooding, these tractors were submerged in water. And today, it is my singular honor and privilege to address this gathering on the occasion of the launching of the National Asset Restoration Program, aimed at recovering the government assets. That man is none other than my predecessor and our current Vice President, His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima. At a time when it could have been politically safe to focus only on short-term interventions, he chose instead to make a long-term investment in the future of our people. His investment is the single largest agricultural machinery investment not only in Borno State but also in Nigeria. His training as an agricultural economist shown through every policy and decision, and today that foresight is what has brought us here. The National Asset Restoration Program we are launching will not have been possible without that foundational investment. It is not just a moment of celebration. It is a powerful testimony to the importance of continuity in leadership. Mechanization remains the heartbeat of modern agriculture. According to FAO's recommended tractor density of 1.5 horsepower per hectare, Nigeria requires a minimum of 750,000 functional tractors to meet its agricultural needs. Yet less than 10% of that number are currently operational across the country. Here in Borno, our mechanization drive has faced serious setbacks, especially following the devastating floods of September last year, which damaged a significant number of agricultural machines. That is why today's intervention could not have come at a better time. The decision by NASENI to select Borno as the pilot state for the National Asset Restoration Program is both strategic and timely. It offers us a lifeline to revive damaged assets and restore the capacity of our farmers to cultivate efficiently. Through the tireless efforts of NASENI and its technical partner, MECA, these machines are being brought back to life at zero cost to the government and people of Borno State. This is very important. And we appreciate their commitment to making this vision a reality. As a government, we are fully committed to ensuring that these restored assets are properly maintained and put to optimal use. We are putting in place a sustainable maintenance framework that promotes accountability, encourages local ownership, and ensures long-term functionality. Our approach will guarantee that these machines remain active contributors to agricultural transformation across all our local government areas, serving as a reliable backbone for mechanized farming in Borno State. For us here in Borno, agriculture is not just a sector, it is a lifeline. Our administration has prioritized agricultural development not only as an economic strategy, but also as a post-conflict recovery tool. Through our various programs, we have empowered returnees, internally displaced persons, IDPs, and host communities with access to farmland, inputs, and irrigation mechanization. We have made significant investment in rural development and agricultural extension services, all geared towards creating jobs, improving food security, and restoring dignity to communities affected by years of insurgency. Let me use this opportunity to commend our own, the Minister for Agriculture and Food Security, for his continued support to the people of Borno State. During last year's flooding, people and government of Borno State received not less than 200 trucks of assorted food items. And I want to commend him for these strides. Furthermore, we have received tons of fertilizers as well as water pumps. And this has ensured increase in our own agricultural production. As I conclude, let me use this opportunity to express my sincere appreciation to the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for his support to the government and people of Borno State. Permit me to once again express my deepest appreciation to His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima for nearly 15 years of unbroken service to the agricultural sector and its people. First as a commissioner, then as a governor, as a senator, and now as a vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. His footprints are bold, lasting, and visionary. I also wish to thank the leadership of NASENI, especially Khalil Suleiman Halilu, for choosing Borno State as the pilot state for this important national project. I'm also aware of the zonal office that NASENI is currently constructing in Borno State. In addition to the vocational training center that NASENI is currently constructing in Borno State, on behalf of the government and people of Borno State, we remain eternally grateful to our leadership and indeed to the entire NASENI family. Your choice is not just a wise one. It is a recognition of people's strength, our government's commitment, and our state readiness to lead. May this project mark a new beginning for mechanized farming in Borno State and bring growth, peace, and prosperity to the Northeast and the entire country. While acknowledging the tremendous support from NASENI, like Oliver Twist, we also want to partner with NASENI in order to restore some of our heavy machinery, like bulldozers, graders, amongst others. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Assalamu alaikum.